Good day everybody. I hope you're all okay. So now in this video I'm just gonna be finishing off the paper, just gonna be focusing on probability. So we're gonna focus on question 11 and question 12. So now November 2024. Welcome back to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now seems like this is a Venn diagram. So basically there's a certain number of learners that are sitting for examinations in mathematics, tourism and geography. So now since I have all this data, I have M, I have T, and I have G. So now I can just set up my what? My Venn diagram. Here I have what? Mathematics. Here I have what? Tourism. Here I have what? Geography. Then our sample, we will just check it through the questions there, the number of students. Now we are starting. Now what is it saying now? All these learners sit for at least one examination. So it means that now there is no one that is here. So basically everyone is gonna write. Okay. So now the total number of learners who sit for mathematics is 22. Okay. So now we have 22 here. The total number of learners sitting for tourism is 16. Total number of learners sitting for geography is 18. Now we're gonna calculate 16 plus 18. What is it? 14, 34, right? Now since we have that, now we have to consider each and everything there, because now we are just given the total number of what of these students that are what are writing there. Okay, so now what is going to happen now? We are given few a few information there. 5 learners sit for mathematics and tourism. Now we are going to go to the intersection of mathematics and what and tourism, and we find out that now 5 learners sit for what? Mathematics and tourism. Now 4 learners sit for mathematics and geography. M and G, we have what? 4. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you now? Because now it is the intersection of mathematics and geography. It doesn't include everything. And in this case, I know that I was supposed to start with the intersection, but I'm not given the intersection of all the 3 subjects. I'm not given the number of learners that are doing all the subjects. 3 learners sit for tourism and geography. Tourism and geography, I have 3 here. And then 6 learners sit only for tourism. Sit for tourism only. You must understand that now. This part here, it is tourism only. This part, it is geography only. This part, it is mathematics only. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So don't confuse yourself. So this means that now here I have what? I have 6. But now, how am I gonna find this thing now? I have to find the intersection. Remember, they told us how many students, what is the total number of students doing tourism? 16, right? No, now I have to find the number here. What is 5 plus 6? 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. So it means that now for me to have 16, I must have a 2 there. So that now the whole circle of tourism, because this is tourism, right? This thing represents tourism, must give me what? 16. So now I'm okay. Now since I have this, let's go to geography. How many students, total number of learners sitting for geography? 18. Now I count 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 9, now it's 18. So now the whole thing for geography is what? 18. Now I go to mathematics. Mathematics, now the total number of learners who sit for mathematics is what? Is 40. Is what? 22, sorry. So now I have to check. 5 plus 4, 9, 11. So 11 and 11. So now I must have 11 there. So that now everything is complete there. So now I have my Venn diagram complete there. Is it fine, guys? That's how the Venn diagram has to be. Okay. Now we are just gonna go through these questions now. Now let's go. Now for us to find the number, the sample, now we have to add all these numbers. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 9 what is 18 plus, what is 18 plus 9? 9, 18, 27. 27 plus 13, 40. Yes, then it means that now our sample is 40. 27, 13, 0. Yeah, so it is 40. So then the sample that we have now is 40 now. Okay, because I couldn't take that number because now you're gonna get a different answer. Since we drawn a Venn diagram, you're fine. Calculate the probability that a learner choosing that random will sit for an examination of at least two subjects. When they say at least two subjects, they say at least greater or equals to two subjects. Okay, so now the probability of at least two subjects, it is equals to, now we are just gonna take 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. Why am I saying that? They said that now at least a learner do what? Sit examination for at least two of the subjects. Now, three learners do geography and tourism. 5 learners do maths and tourism. 4 learners do maths and geography. Can you see that now it's at least 2? Even this one for intersection. So it is just going to be 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 over 40. Get what I'm trying to tell you now? Then 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. Then I have 14 over 40. Okay? That's how it is now. That's the answer. Then now, determine if the events sitting for examination in mathematics and sitting for examination in tourism are independent. Oh, now it's the dependent events. So now what do you know about dependent events? Since you are talking about mathematics and tourism, it means that now I must find the probability of n of the maths and tourism. But from the Venn diagram, I can see that now mathematics and tourism, it is what? It is what? Let's go and check it out now. Mathematics and tourism. What is mathematics and tourism here? What do we have here on these subjects that we have now? We have to find the intersection of what? Mathematics and what? And tourism. Now, before going there, let's make sure that now we start by calculating the probabilities of M. Probability of M, what is it equals to? Probability of M, it is equals to 22 over 40. Because now remember they told us that now the total number of learners that sit for math is what? 22. Then now the probability of tourism, what is it equals to? It is basically equals to 16, because 16 students sit for tourism. So now probability of M times the probability of tourism, it is equals to 22 over 40 times 16 over 40. Then that will give me the answer that I'm gonna have now. So you're just gonna calculate the answer, then you get it. After calculating the answer, you just refer back to your Venn diagram to calculate the probability of mathematics and tourism. Okay, which is something easy. The answer there, it is basically 5 plus 2. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? It is 5 plus 2, which is just 7 there. Then now over, then you find the total thing that you have there. Okay, over is said to be over 14. Then now you compare the two results. If this one is not the same as this one, then you'll see that probability of M and T, it is not equal to probability of M times probability of what? T. If it is equal, you'll state, but you just check using your calculator there. Easy stuff now. Now let's go to the next question. Counting principles. A company generates a 4-character code using 26 letters. They even give us and they want to create a 4-character code of the alphabets and 10 digits from 0 to 9. So now in some questions they don't tell you, they just say a company generates a 4-character code using letters and digits. So at least they told you that now it's letters and how many letters and how many digits. So you must just know from the background that now there are 26 letters and what? 10 digits there. So now this is the code in that form. Letter, digit, letter, digit. Determine how many different codes can be formed if letters and digits may be repeated. So now this is simply easy. Just gonna follow this order there that they gave you. Now 12.1. Letter. You know that now 26, right? Times digit, it is 10. Times letter, 26, times digit, 10. Can you see it? Because now they said repetition is allowed. So this is the same as 26 squared. 26 squared times 10 squared. Okay, that's the answer there. And then now 12.2. Determine how many different codes can be formed. Now we are given conditions. Okay. The letters D, F, I, Q, U, V may not be used. How many letters are not supposed to be used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Now I just record that, okay, from the 26 letters I have, 6 may not be used. So now I just have 20 there. Okay. Remember, I must say 1, 2, 3, 4 and write my data there. The second condition says that the code may not start with what? With a W or a Z. We know that now currently we have 20 letters that may be used, but the two must not be what? Occupied in the first spot, because they said now the code may not start with W or a Z, meaning that now we are just gonna remove. You're not gonna consider those two letters. So now on the first spot I have 18, because now okay sharp, we know that now we have 20, but now those two may not occupy what? The first spot. Now I'm fine. Now the letters or digits may not be repeated. Okay. Then now the code ends with an odd digit. Let's just finalize that one where it ends now. How many odd numbers do you have between 0 and 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 5. Can you see it? So now I have 5 odd numbers, odd digits now. So now I'm just going to have 5 now. Okay. Now I'm going to continue now. Here, I'm not going to have 10. Why am I not going to have 10? I'm going to have 9. The reason I'm going to have 9 is because one number has been already used on the last spot. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you now? It has been used on the last spot. Okay? Now we are okay. Let's just come here. Here, you know that now, since they said that now 6 letters are not gonna be used, I'm now considering my 20. But now check something. I'm not gonna have my 20 here. Here I'm gonna have my 19, because this one, it has been used where? On the first spot here. Can you now understand the tricky part of this question now? That's how it is. Then now when you multiply everything, you're just gonna get 15,390. Interesting question. You get there 4 marks. The company wishes to increase the number of 4-character codes formed in question 12.2 by allowing these 6 letters to be used. Calculate the percentage increase in the number of different codes that can be now formed. Now, since they want to increase the number of 4-character codes, now they are allowing those letters to be used now, which is now simple, right? So now, instead of having 18 now in the first spot, I'm going to have what? 24. But now, I'm just going to have the same what? Number, which is 9 here. Then now, I'm going to have what? 25. Remember now, we are following that order they gave us. They said letter, digit, letter, digit. Can you see it? That's what I'm basically following here. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So now this is 24. This is gonna be the same as that one up there. Then this is gonna be the same up there, because now they are now increasing the number of what? 4-character codes by allowing the letters. They did not mention anything about the numbers. Get what I'm trying to say? So now it's gonna be 24, and here's gonna be what? 25 there. Okay, which gives me what? 27,000. Now for me to find the percentage increase, what am I gonna have? I'm just gonna have 27,000 minus 15390 over 15390. Then you are just gonna get times 100, obviously. Then you're gonna get 75.44%. which is the final paper. Thank you very much, guys. We are done with the paper. I hope you understood everything and enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you very much.